Hello guys, and welcome to the part 3 of the cold shoulder long sleeve crochet dress. And I've finished the dress in the color I was working on in part 1 and part 2, and now I'm making it in this ombre color from Red Heart. It's called Violet, and it's very pretty. It's dark in my house, so I have the flash on, so I'm hoping you can see the colors better. I got this new hook. It's called a luxury hook at Hobby Lobby. It was like $5, but I don't have one like that, so of course I had to get it. And in my last video, I told you, well, in the first video, I told you to do 7 shells, 7 rows of shells, and then after that, for your the rest of your skirt part, I told you to do 14 rows of half double crochet. Okay, and I have tried that out, and with my other dress, it's just not long enough for the skirt portion, because what happens is it's wearable, but it's very short. So if you're going to do the 14 rows, like I said, you're going to have to not do the shells down here, and you're going to want the shells because it's very pretty once you put it on. So to make it long enough, instead of doing 14 rows of the half double crochet, I did 16. So go ahead and do your first 7 rows of shell stitches, and then here's what the 16 extra rows added on will look like on. Now here's where we come to the next part. Okay, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. It's still easy though, trust me, bear with me, it'll be worth it. Most people, we're going to start the waist portion. Most people's waist is bigger. Not bigger, I mean smaller than their hips. Mine's not. Mine, well, it is a little smaller, but it's only an inch smaller. So I'm not going to decrease to make it smaller. If your waist is smaller, you're going to want to decrease the first 10 stitches together in the beginning and at the end of the row. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that, okay? And if your waist is bigger than your hips, then you're going to want to increase in the first 10 stitches in the front and in the bottom, front and in the back, okay? For me, I'm just going to keep doing 20 more rows because yeah, I don't have my bust, hips, and waist are the same size, so for me, I don't have to decrease or increase. All I have to do is go up 20 more rows. But you guys are probably going to have to either increase or decrease. So if your waist is smaller, you're going to decrease. If it's bigger, you're going to increase. So right now, I'm going to show you how to decrease and how to increase. And you're going to want to do your decreasing or increasing for 5 rows, okay? And then after that, you'd continue on going to your 20 rows. The 5 rows you did would count, okay? So I'm going to show you how to decrease in case your waist is smaller and you need to decrease, alright? I place the camera up here, and I hope it's going to be in the right place. Here's to hoping it will be. But let's show you how to decrease. So, I'm going to start the row here and chain up 3. Camera fell. Trying to see if it's in here. Okay. And to decrease, you're going to go into this stitch right here, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through a loop, or pull through 2 loops, I'm sorry. Then you're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull through a loop, pull through 2 loops, and then you're going to pull through all 3 loops. And that's how you're going to decrease if you need to decrease, okay? So I'm going to show you a couple more times. If your waist is smaller than your hips and you need to decrease, you're going to decrease the first 10 and the last 10 stitches for 5 rounds, and you're going to increase the same if your waist is bigger for 5 rounds, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do decrease one more time. Okay, watch closely, guys, alright? Yarn over into the stitch, yarn over, okay, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next stitch, okay, pull through 2, then, oh, this phone, and then pull through all 3, and that's how you decrease, okay? Now I'm going to show you how to increase, okay, in case your waist is bigger and you need to increase. Okay, so if your waist is bigger, which is probably not, but it is sometimes. If it is, then you'll need to increase the first 10 and the last 10 for 5 rows, just like you would decrease if you're smaller, okay? So, let's see if I can rest this on my leg, see if I can get it to work. Really need somewhere to put my camera. I'm just gonna turn it around and see if that'll work. Well, I have nowhere to set my camera. Hold on. Just gonna flip it back around and hope that you can see. I'm gonna show you guys how to increase. It's easier than decreasing, thankfully. You're just going to put, instead of doing 1 half double crochet, you're going to put 2 in the same stitch. Okay? And you're going to do this in 10 stitches. Okay? So you're just going to put 2 half double crochets in instead of 1. Okay? So like I said, guys, 5 rows of decreases if your waist is smaller than your hips, 5 rows of increase if your waist is bigger than your hips. If your waist and your hips is the same size like mine, then you're just going to go up 20 rows, half double crochet, just like you've been doing, okay? So I'm going to do my 20 rows, and then I'm going to meet you back to show you guys what the skirt and the waist looks like of our dress. And I'll be back. Okay, hold up, guys, I'm back. I am doing 20 rows like I said, but what I forgot to mention is you're also going to want to measure under your breast to the top of your hips, and however long that is, whatever number you get. I'm making mine a little longer to cover my belly, so I'm doing 15 inches, which 15 inches for me is about 20 rows, okay? So you're going to measure yours, you're going to get the number you want, okay? And however many inches, you're going to crochet up that many more rows, okay? So that's what you're going to do. For me, that is 20. So again, I will meet you back when I have my 20. But yeah, that's what you're going to do to get your perfect fit and your perfect custom handmade dress. And you're going to love it, I promise. It's worth it, so keep with it. Okay, guys, and this is what one row, my first row out of my 20 rows looks like, okay? So I got to go up 19 more rows. But as you're working on this, you need to be excited, I'm telling you, because the end result is gorgeous, I promise. So I'll meet you back again soon. I got 19 more rows to go on mine. Okay, guys, I am back again, and here's what it looks like. 5 out of my 20 rows, okay? So I got 15 more rows to go. I've done my 7 rows of shells, my 16 rows of half double crochet, and then 5 out of 20 of my rows of my half double crochet for my waist. So running out of memory on my phone, so I can't do all 20 and show you. But here's what it looks like with my 5 rows. My 5 out of 20 rows, okay? So in my next video, I will be back with my skirt and my waist portion done. And this will be gorgeous when you're finished, I promise, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like this video so you'll get a notification when part 4 comes up, showing you how to complete your dress, okay? So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Okay guys, I just wanted to clarify, if at the end of my video, if there was any, you guys couldn't understand the subtitles because they got put in the wrong place. I'm just now learning how to edit my videos. What I meant was try on your dress, okay? And then take your measuring tape and measure from top of your breast, not up by your shoulder because it's off the shoulder, the top of your breast through the fullest part down to where your dress ends, your waist portion that you made. However many inches you get is how many more inches you want to crochet up, okay? So for me that's 13 inches, so I'm going to crochet up 13 more inches, and then I'll meet you back when I have that. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, this is the chest portion of my dress finished. I had to go up 13 more inches of row, so for me that was 16 more rows. So that's what that looks like. And now we're going to start on the off the shoulder part, and then we're going to do the sleeves. So keep watching and I'll show you how to do that. I want you to put your dress back on, and then where you want the off the shoulder part to kind of start, measure around your arm. I got 14 inches around. So measure around your arm. Whatever number you get, go ahead and add 10 more stitches to it, because we want it to be really slouchy for the off the shoulder part, okay? And then we'll decrease a few rows later. But so measure around your arm, make that many stitches, and then add 10 more stitches, okay? So do that like right here, or the corner of your dress, like where the sleeve would start. And the reason I told you to put your dress on is so you could start it where you want to start it, so you know where to start it. So yeah, do that, and then with the stitch, with the chain stitch you have of how many stitches, just connect it where you want it. That's why I told you to put your dress on, so you can do that, so you know where you want it at, okay? Do that on both sides, and then do 3 rows of half double crochet for the arm on each side, and then I'll meet you guys back to show you how to do the rest of the sleeves. Okay, so for my arm, like I said, is 14 inches, so for me that was 35 stitches, and then the plus 10, so that was 45 stitches, and I just joined that at the beginning, or at the end of the front, and then I'm going to join it to just the end of the back right here, just with a slip stitch, and then I'm going to work 3 rows, 3 rows of half double crochet on each armhole, and then I'll meet you back. Okay Guys, I've done the first 3 rows of the sleeves on each side, and see how it's kind of bigger like that? That's because it's creating our off the shoulder part. So now we're gonna do a couple decreased rows so we can make it the actual length of our arm for our sleeve. So you're going to want to do a double crochet decrease in the first stitch and in the last of the arm sleeve. So yeah, you're gonna do a double crochet decrease at the beginning of the sleeve and at the end, and you're gonna do that for 3 more rows on each side of the armholes. Since we were making this off the shoulder, it's going to be a little too big for our arm. That was for our shoulders. So yeah, do a double crochet decrease at the first 2 stitches, the last 2 stitches for 3 rows on each armhole. I'm going to do that, and then I will meet you back. Okay, and now you can see how we have the sleeve starting to form. And this is where it's bigger right here when we went off the shoulder. And now we're from where we decreased, we're going to want to, right here, we're going to want to join, because we're not going to want our arm's not that big from as big, from as our off the shoulder. So we're going to just connect this right here. We have our arm sleeve starting to form, and now we're going to, we're going to do 5 more rows on each arm, and then I'll meet you back to show you what it's looking like. Hi guys, this is what the sleeves are looking like so far. I'm going to add 20 more rows to each sleeve, and then I'll come back and show you what that looks like. Hey guys, this is what the dress looks like with 20 rows. 20 rows of sleeves I was talking about. I tried it on my arm, and I'm going to do 5 more rows on each side. So I'm going to do 5 more rows on each arm side, and then I'll... Okay guys, this is what the dress looks like. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and please subscribe, and please send me pictures of you wearing your dress. I hope you loved it. Thanks for watching. I hope you loved your cold shoulder crochet off the shoulder long sleeve crochet dress. Thank you for watching, guys.